Okay, so today we're tackling a concept that on the surface sounds really simple, but it's actually one of the most disruptive, confusing, and kind of brilliant strategies you can use in your everyday life.
I mean, let's just be real for a second. When someone is way too nice to you and you can't figure out why, what's your gut reaction? Yeah, if you're like pretty much everyone else, this tiny little alarm bell starts ringing in your head. It feels weird, a little suspicious, right? Because, I mean, who does something for absolutely nothing these days?
So what is the catch here? To really get it, we've got to break down what we even mean by kindness. Turns out there are two totally different kinds of kindness out there in the world.
Okay, so on one hand, you've got your typical kindness. This is the stuff we do all the time. It's totally transactional. You know, it's the currency of our social world. Hey, I'll help you move, but you're buying the pizza, or sure, here's my Netflix password, just don't you dare mess with my profile. There's a very clear what's in it for me going on. But then you have random kindness. This is the wild card, the total social curveball. It's an act with zero strings attached. And that lack of a reason, that's what makes it feel so wonderfully weird.
And you know what? This weirdness, that's exactly where the power is. The real magic isn't just in the kind act itself. No, it's in the, let's call it delightful chaos it causes in the person who receives it.
So what does that reaction actually look like? Just picture it. The person in line in front of you pays for your coffee. Then what happens? Step 1, bam, instant confusion. Step 2, paranoia kicks in. You're immediately scanning the room for hidden cameras, right? Waiting for some prank show host to jump out. Step 3, self-preservation. You do that quick pat down on your pockets. Wallet, phone, is everything still there? And then step 4, the mental gymnastics begin. A total stranger just did something nice for you, and your entire understanding of the world just tilts a little bit.
This right here, this is the internal monologue of a brain that's been completely short-circuited by generosity. Our minds are built to recognize patterns, and when we see something that just doesn't fit the usual every person for themselves script, the whole system just kinda crashes. It's hilarious, and it's beautiful, and it's a totally human reaction to something that, honestly, shouldn't be so shocking.
So, if this random kindness causes so much, delightful chaos, maybe it's something we should actually be encouraging. Let's try to reframe this whole weird act as something contagious.
I mean, we've all heard this a million times, right? It's on coffee mugs, it's on motivational posters, everywhere. Kindness is contagious. Aw, how sweet. But let's get a little more real about it.
Because, so is the common cold. And that comparison is just perfect, isn't it? It totally gets that it's a cliche, but it grounds it in this funny, cynical reality. We don't exactly try to spread the common cold, do we? So why should we try to spread kindness? Well, let's check out the symptoms.
Yeah, unlike an actual cold, the side effects of this kindness virus are, let's just say, a whole lot better. You're not getting any fevers or chills. The worst you'll get is maybe some mild confusion. Best case scenario, a little flicker of gratitude. And the most dangerous, world-altering potential side effect, there's a dangerous possibility the world might suck just slightly less. And that's a risk I think we can all agree is worth taking.
And this brings us to the absolute core of this whole explainer. Being kind for absolutely no reason, it isn't just a nice thing to do. It's not passive. It is an active, deliberate, and powerful act of rebellion. Just think about it. Our entire society pretty much runs on a transactional engine. Everything has a price tag, a motive, a what's in it for me calculation behind it. So when you deliberately go against that current, when you do something for someone with zero expectation of getting anything back, you're basically breaking the system. It's this quiet act of defiance. You're not playing by the rules everyone else is, and that makes you the most unpredictable and therefore the most powerful player in the game.
And this quote, man, this quote just says it all. Dropping glitter in their soul. Just think about glitter for a second. It is impossible to get rid of. It's sparkly, maybe a little bit annoying, but it gets everywhere. A truly random act of kindness is just like that. You leave a little shimmer of sparkle in someone's day, inside their memory. They can't just brush it off. It sticks with them. An uninvited and permanent improvement. Which brings us to the final piece of this whole puzzle. What's the big takeaway here? What's the point of wielding all this strange and wonderful power? Look, let's be real. The goal here isn't to solve all the world's problems with one compliment or holding a door open. The goal is way smaller. a little more mischievous, and maybe even more profound. It's about introducing a tiny glitch in the matrix of someone's day. It's about completely subverting their expectation of just general indifference.
And in the end, that simple little act of disruption, well, it's kind of beautiful. It's a reminder that the world doesn't have to run on pure transaction, that there's still room for surprise, for generosity, for a little bit of uninvited glitter in the soul. It's like a small crack of light in that cynical armor we all tend to wear.
And that's where we're going to leave it. Because this isn't just some interesting idea, it's an invitation. It's a challenge. Go out there and be kind for absolutely no reason at all. Cause a little beautiful confusion. Spread a little glitter. The only question left is, whose expectations are you going to mess with today?